Good, happy Friday morning, August 23rd, 2019. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this morning, so let's get started. First up, police respond to report of armed robbery in Northfield. Officers say 3 suspects were taken into custody. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Gene Mackin.
Do you need a new roof but think you can't afford it? Our average customer pays $7,500 for a total roof replacement, and we have finance plans with payment options under $150 per month. Call today. Century Roofing, we've got you covered.
Just got an update from the police chief here in Northfield. He says they're still piecing together exactly what happened in town tonight. The message he wants to send out: police do not believe there is any danger to the public. The chief says officers responded to a report of an armed robbery in the area of Zion Hill Road. Right now, a cruiser is parked outside homes there. Now, we're told these homes are not involved. The chief says 3 suspects fled that area, and officers from Belmont, Franklin, and Tilton, along with canines, joined a search, and 3 suspects were taken into custody. We're told there are no injuries, and police say more information about exactly what happened here will be made public soon. Live at the Northfield Police Department tonight, Gene Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Newly released surveillance video shows man pulling gun in Manchester Police Department lobby. Officers tased man, police say. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
For 10 years, New England homeowners have trusted Century Roofing. We get the job done right at a fair price. Call today to arrange a free estimate and to reserve a spot for your 2019 roof replacement. Century Roofing, we've got you covered.
Well, take a look at this. This surveillance video released today shows tense moments after a man pulled out a gun in the Manchester Police Department's lobby. Police say 30-year-old Khalid Devi told a clerk he wanted to report a stolen gun Monday morning. Then he pulled out a gun and pointed it at his own throat. Officers say they told Devi to put his hands up and get on his knees. They say even though he put the gun down, it was still within arm's reach, so an officer tased him. News 9 is choosing not to show that moment.
The crazy situation. We don't obviously get incidents like this, thankfully, in our front lobby. The officers that responded did a tremendous job. Our front counter personnel, she did a tremendous job.
Devi is now in jail on multiple charges. Police believe he stole the gun involved.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. "17-year-old boy killed in ATV crash in Concord. Victim was not wearing helmet, officials say." Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
For 10 years, New England homeowners have trusted Century Roofing. We get the job done right at a fair price. Call today to arrange a free estimate and to reserve a spot for your 2019 roof replacement. Century Roofing, we've got you covered.
Also breaking tonight, a 17-year-old from Chicago was killed in an ATV crash in Concord. Fish and Game say the teen was riding an ATV when his friend heard a loud crash. The group found the teen unresponsive and they began CPR. The boy was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Fish and Game say the victim lost control and hit a tree at a high rate of speed. He was not wearing a helmet. The crash is under investigation.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Stonyfield hosts climate agriculture forum with Ryan and Delaney. Company hosting another forum next month. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
For 10 years, New England homeowners have trusted Century Roofing. We get the job done right at a fair price. Call today to arrange a free estimate and to reserve a spot for your 2019 roof replacement. Century Roofing, we've got you covered.
In Commitment 2020 tonight, the first in a series of climate and agriculture forums was held tonight at Stonyfield Yogurt headquarters in Londonderry. Democratic presidential candidates Tim Ryan and John Delaney were invited to speak and take questions. Ryan told the audience he would like to recruit and offer incentives to farmers and encourage sustainable foods. Delaney said he has a plan to cut carbon in the next 30 years.
You have a garden in every school. You have a salad bar in every school. I would eventually like to get to a kitchen in every school, so you're actually teaching these kids both how to plant, grow, cook, and prepare these healthy foods.
As a world, to the point where we're net zero by 2050, meaning we're putting no additional CO2 in the atmosphere.
The next forum in the series will be in Keene next month.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. U.S. features point to higher open ahead of Powell's speech. U.S. stock index features were higher Friday morning as market participants awaited a key speech from the Federal Reserve's top officials. Coast Guard suspends search for firefighters who went missing off Florida coast. The search of two firefighters who went missing during a fishing trip off the coast of Florida last week was suspended on Thursday night, officials announced. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.